Hi, I'm Randy Altman with Post Perspective. We're here at NAB 2026, and to my right is Bob Herzan from Scale Logic. Bob, welcome.
Well, thanks for having me.
Yeah, no, I'm really glad you stopped by. You literally wandered by, and I was like, come, please sit with us.
Done it every year for how long?
It's true. I'm usually at your booth, though. But so this is a nice little refreshing
Gets
change.
me out of that place. It's a madhouse already.
It is a madhouse. There is a lot going on here. And well, let's talk about what's new with you guys. You've got a bunch of new products and updated products. Why don't you talk about WorkflowConnect? That's the most recent.
Well, it's been an absolutely busy year, to tell you the truth. The development has been crazy. So WorkflowConnect is one of the products that we've released at the show. It's a really cool orchestration tool for all of our other products. So you can basically design from ingest to archive all under a single pane of glass. We've got a light MAM that we put in, that's the ingest part of it, sets up the file structure.
When you say light MAM, What do you mean by that?
We call it a light MAM because it's not a full-blown production MAM. It is there just to help do the orchestration of ingesting the content, building the folder structures, and then putting that into the shared storage. Once it gets into the shared storage, then we have CaraOne that would do the indexing of that media and do the contextual and semantic understanding, the AI understanding of it. From there, we've got integrations with SF Archive, and the SF Archive will then do the media management. So it'll take that content and move it into tape, disk, cloud. So those four layers, the light MAM, the shared storage, the AI intelligence, and the archive are all built into a single pane of glass that helps the customer, the integrator, integrate the products together within a workflow. So it orchestrates that workflow, gives you a single pane of glass or a dashboard to see what's going on with all of these different systems. So if something happens, you can pinpoint where the problem is. Then there's a diagnosis area where it'll actually dive down to where an issue would be and get you the specific part of the log that the problem is being caused. So it just simplifies the entire process for a customer in that entire workflow. And if you've ever looked at our diagrams where you've got the storage and there's the MAM server and the AI servers and the archive servers, it's very complex, and you've got multiple UIs that you would have to work with as a customer in order to bring the system up and then maintain it. So we've simplified that whole process where it's just that single pane of glass, you go in and you can manage the entire workflow.
And who do you see using this the most?
So it actually feeds into two sides of the workflow. The system administrators absolutely love it because it simplifies the process of getting things up, running, and maintained on a day-to-day basis. There's also the user features, so the editors are also taking advantage because the light MAM is in there for easy search of the content, and you've got the AI portion of it in there for the contextual and the semantic search of the content. And then we also, another new development, we built a extension for Avid for CaraOne. So now you can run CaraOne right inside of an Avid Media Composer. So that was one of the other cool things that we launched, yeah.
So how many years ago did you introduce CaraOne? 3, 4?
So CaraOne been in development for 9 years. We introduced it really to the market, ready for the market 3 years ago. And I would say, AI is such a topic that everybody's interested in, wants to touch, but as far as using it, it took a couple of years to get the market convinced. This last year has been phenomenal. I mean, we have found ourselves into just major logos all over the globe, but it doesn't even, it started there with those guys because they helped to fine-tune the product. And then, it doesn't matter if you're a production house, if you're a house of worship, if you're a corporate, sports workflow, it fits into all these different industries.
Interesting. And now you've upgraded, is it an upgrade or is it a whole new product?
It's actually it's actually a whole new product. It's called CaraOne XT. It takes from the brains of CaraOne, and now it has built what we would call a platform or an orchestration layer on top of it. It's using agentic AI as well as MCP. So You look at CaraOne and the beauty of what it can do for the clients right now for just finding their content. Now you've got the ability to integrate it into all kinds of other types of workflows. So it will work with the legacy MAMs that are out there and put them into a virtual file system. So I could be running multiple MAMs in my CaraOne orchestration layer and being access all their metadata and content all from our front end of CaraOne. It has a task bar in there where you can automate tasks. So if you wanted to automate, let's say you got this video that you just shot and you want to put it into your production, so you want to put it into a file structure or folder structure, you want to do the proxy of the media, you want to put the proxies into another folder, you want to do a transcript of the entire thing, and you want all the best sound bites that came from that. You can do all of these templates into it, so it automates the entire process as the content comes in. It just preps that media for the editors with everything that they want from a template standpoint.
Very cool.
It's quite phenomenal, and it also, the coolest thing about this, I mean, there's going to be so much talk about AI and different types of orchestrations that can be done, but we do it all on-prem. We don't have to use the cloud for any of this. And that is the uniqueness of CaraOne, is it's all about being locked down on-prem for this industry. No one else can do that. With CaraOne XT, we also open it up. So it's on-prem, so it does all this amazing stuff on-prem, but you can also tie it to outside AI. So if you want to go into OpenAI or Claude or ChatGPT, or hook it into your Slack channels or your whatever, basically, whatever, it has the integration capability to do it, to automate and orchestrate the entire process.
It's very cool. Where can people find out more?
So find out more, well, if you're here at the show, we're booth N851. If you're not here at the show, just go to scalelogicinc.com and all the data's there.